Hello, everyone. This is Connie Skaggs from Latson, South Carolina, and I'm here to go over the Simple Life, This Life Simple Page Kit number 8. And I usually always show you the details and how to cut it, how to measure it, so that if you want to make it with something else. I have pulled out some other things and we'll do that too today. And so, but anyway, let's go over number 8. And I know it was last month. They've already come out with number 9, but these are starting to sell out. So if you want to get them, you should get them. You can go to my website if you don't have an advisor, and but it's on creativememories.com. You go /user/Connie Skaggs. Look me up as far as a zip code 29456. You can go to Latson, South Carolina or Charleston and look for advisors, and my name will be in that group too. So let's go ahead and change the camera and we'll get started from there. So you can see here, I have this as Simple Page Kit number 8, and it has the 3 sheets. These are the 2 base pages, and then it's got this sheet, which we will cut up. And of course, it's got everything numbered so that whenever you put them on where it says, then you can match up the numbers and go from there. It also comes with a sticker sheet, which has a couple of nice big, messages here. Hello, summer, sipping on sunshine. Couple word topics here, lemonade, and then it's got these sunshine. This is a borders, that we can put on the page too. I probably won't decorate the whole thing, and I might because it's really a simple page to do. And so, but the one thing that I always do, and I tell you, is that these measurements that are on the back of here is what they're saying that you're going to need. This is a 4x6, 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 3x4, 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 3x4. So you would cut on these lines, cut these 2 here, and then cut these. And so, and that's going to be placed on the outside of these. Now, if I'm going to make it with a different paper, though, what do I have here? I have a 7-inch by 12-inch piece, a 5-inch by 12-inch piece, and then this is a 3-inch by 11-inch piece. Same thing on this side. And so we'll be doing that in a little bit, and I'll show you an easy way to work that out. But let's go ahead and cut these. And of course, I'm sorry, I'm going to use my blue trimmer, which was a special that they had out for a birthday last year. Might be a year before that now, come to think about it. So, but anyway, the trimmers all work the same, whether you've got the white one or you've got this blue one, either way. And so, as I've showed you before, you've got the line here, the little black line. This first line is the one that you can see the arrow right there. It says 2, and that's the line it's going to cut on. The other one is like a 1/4-inch line. And that's the other one when you turn it around, because that's how our mats work. Blade is in here. Housing is in here. We have these little guides, these little plastic pieces here. And let me put this white paper under here so you can see. But you'll be able to see there. If you can see this little plastic piece that's moving, there's a little black line. That's exactly where the blade will cut. So if you're wanting to, be sure that you line this up, top and bottom on the line, but you also want to be sure that this line is right on top of that line. And it's a straight cut. So we're going to do the same thing here. And I always just like to double check those. So off just a little bit. So, and that's 4-inch. Now, I'm going to go ahead and cut these here. You can pull this arm out and measure it from the 6 inches if you want to, or if you're really feeling confident, you can match up your lines here. And we just do that. Make sure this bottom one is right where it needs to be. or 2. It doesn't matter on these. The numbers are there for you to be able to know where to put it as they have for the suggested, uh, spacing. So we'll have 2 of the kind of orange and 2 of the kind of yellow, and then we're going to use those for mats. And those are 4x6, so you would have to trim your picture down just a little bit. Now on this one, we're just going to turn it over and matching these lines up. You can also see that it's right at the 3. And you got one here that we're going to use as a journal box, and these others will be for mats. Now, this is about the simplest page I've ever seen that they've had, and I'm telling you, it's so easy to do these. So they have these 3 going here, like so. They have these 2 orange ones over here, and then the yellow is for they just kind of have that in the center of that page. So they just kind of got this, it's kind of in line with this one over here. So you would just see that it's about the same distance. And then the distance here and here is about the same. So that just kind of gives it, good spacing. And you just want a little bit of that yellow showing, and same thing. Because these 3 are kind of more, balancing in this yellow part here. And that's just kind of off. And then they've got this one here. And then they've got a title here. And whether we use the Hello Summer, which would really show up really well there, or the Sipping on Sunshine, because these are on white background. And you could see that would show up very well, as well as the Hello Summer. And I like that too. So I'm not sure which one I would use because either one would be great. They also have used this border of the sunshine in between right here to kind of give a little bit of a separation. So that would be great to work there. And matter of fact, let's just go ahead and put that, because I kind of like that idea. And you just kind of center it. And if you want to, you can do it this way by starting it here in the center on this side. And you just hold your finger and then hold it down over here. And that way, then there you go. It's an easy way to do these long stickers so that they don't get all down before they need to be. So I'm just kind of centering that. So what we're doing actually is covering up that center line, so to speak. And that's perfect. Just kind of separates that out. And I don't know which one I like the best. I almost think I like Hello Summer, Sipping on Sunshine, and having some other little things. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. The Summer State of Mind. These are kind of cute here with the sunglasses and some other little summer things. I'm going to leave all that off until I decide, but I will put these where they're at, because about always, and I'm just going to put a little bit here for right now, just to hold it in place for me. And then when I put it on, actually, when I've got my pictures, then I can decide, if I need to turn something around, I can, but, most of the time, I kind of just leave it the way they got it. So, like I said, they've just got these kind of every which way. This one here. And then we'll have our title. We might put a little bit of embellishment there. And then that is our page kit 8. Now that's so very simple, but sometimes we like to use a different paper. We happen to have dinner with our grandchildren the other night, or 2 of them that are getting ready to go off to college. And so the one thing I thought was it's been out a little bit, but it's called Denim Revival. And it's a lot of blue jean looking papers and things. And so anyway, I'm going to use some of this and may have to come up with one more mat, but I think I like that this is the back side. And so this pattern kind of running up and down, but this pattern of jean kind of runs this way. So what we're going to do in order to get our big piece, I'm going to teach you about welding. And what I do is I'm going to put just a little bit of repositional tape at the center of this mat. And this is just some white strips. They are acid free. That's, pieces of our, and you got a little bit of cardstock left over or something like that. You just kind of use it. This is kind of a 2-inch piece. Sometimes you don't need that big of a piece. You can have a little bit less than that, but and that will rub off. And if you don't want to do that, that's fine. It's totally up to you. I'm just showing you an easy way to do this. But what we're going to do is cut both of these papers. Now I'm going to cut them both at the same time because we need to cut 5 inches off. And we'll have 7 inches left. And so I would say it's almost cut at the moment, but anyway. So we're going to end up doing, so this will be my top, and this will be my bottom. But and a lot of people won't use repositional. You want to if you want to really adhere it, you need a little bit heavier tape. I still use the repositional because it's very forgiving for me. And I would definitely do it all the way to the edges. And then I put just a little bit down through here, a little bit on this side. And then I put a strip down the center because this is kind of got to, and I got crooked there. That's the reason I'm putting a little extra. So then when I mat it, oh, I've got that in the wrong spot. You know what? This has got to go up because this is a 7-inch piece of paper. And so I've got to go up to where the 7 is. 5 on that side. Because I needed to, make sure that I could do that. So a lot of times I also just stick a little bit in the corners because I want it not to move on me when I'm putting something together. And then it's going to adhere that together. I see that I don't have quite enough on this other side there. So then this is called welding, or you're putting these 2 pieces of paper together. Now I didn't do that quite right, but it's already stuck now at this point because I really meant to have it match up to the edge of that. I had to actually butt this edge up to the edge of the other piece. That's what I meant to do because it was actually laying over it, and it's very forgiving in your page, so. All right, so let me move this up to, it's just so this will hold on the mat where I need it to hold. Again, I'm just doing the edging here. And put it in your comments. Do you ever weld a paper together to where you're not building on top of a whole nother piece? If I was going to do it right straight on my page, I would just do it on the page, and that's okay too, because that way then you can do that. But sometimes when I'm making pages or doing a demo, I just want the page made. And so there, this is on that side. I can see I need a little tape there. And then I'm gonna butt this one down against it. And there you go. There's your two pieces of paper. And of course, when you get ready to take it up, you just do that. And if you got a little bit of sticky on this back side, you just rub it off. That's why I like the reposition on there. So then what did we say we needed? That other piece was 3 inches by 11 inches. So I'm going to cut, I think I want to use a brown here. And you'll see why in just a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and cut a 3-inch by 12-inch. Another 3-inch by 12-inch. That's going to give us, we can do three, 4x6s out of this piece. But we just need to cut an inch off of this. And so I'm going to cut it from this side. I lined it up over here. I did double stack it because I only need 11 inch and hang it on, to the side. So while we're at it, let's go ahead and cut these. It's a 4x6. And I'll put this in here. And it's a 4x6 because that's what we had left. So we might have 3 minutes. So we might have to come up with something else for our extra mat. And it's all fine. All good. All right. Don't like the edges coming up. Just have to do a little bit here and there. So again, this is pretty much right at the edge of that. And there's just no way to kind of cut that piece out and to do it that way, to make it to where we actually just saving paper or something. But, we can't hold on to our paper forever. So you would like to go ahead and utilize it and use it to match what you're doing. Okay, so this is coming back to looking like our base page that they already had made. So now I've got these 3 mats, which I could do on here, and one over here, like that. I don't have one here, but let's, in this, they had these mat packs. I think these are a little bit bigger, but I really like the way these looked. And if I cut these in two, let's try this new trimmer because these are going to be back out before long. And so this is 6.5 inches. So half of 6.5 is 3 1/4. And so if I do that, it's going to cut these in half. And it's going to be close, but that's okay because it could actually go down into this bottom part just a little bit. It's a little bit bigger than the piece that they had us cut, but these are already mats that are already done. And so trying to decide whether I want that one or do I want this brown. I kind of like that brown. That'll kind of make a statement. And this denim it just kind of spoke out to me, I guess. So this one could be your journal box because you can write right in here. It's easy to do. These can be over here. And that's just, it can go down a little ways. And so, I think it was like This way, actually. And seeing it's okay that the corners of those kind of overlap just a little bit, because you've still got room to put your picture in here. And remember, it only called for a 2.5 by 3.5, and that's gonna fit perfect in there. So, but I had this I like that for the title. And of course, I think I'm going to cut it down a little bit so it actually fits inside there. So let's do a little trimming here. And actually, that would be a good size. I kind of like that. So let's go ahead with this one. And what I do whenever I'm doing this is I look and see where I want to cut this. I'm just move it over by the camera, but like where I want to center this. And so I'm going to center it on the 1.5. And so when I do it over here and I do it on 1.5 again, it's going to be at a 3. So it's kind of giving me a 3-inch square there, which is, that's all right. It'll work. Those are just some little pieces that we got left. And actually, you know, this could be changed to this side here. Now I do have more paper and we could do that. You know, and these mats are larger, but look at that one. That one's kind of neat. So I'll see if it had one that was a little bit lighter. This one here, it's kind of matches this here. And so you could actually put your picture over that and it would cover out. Now this is a little bigger and that's okay. That won't hurt nothing and stuff. So, but like that. And then you've got a little bit of room here for some embellishments. Now this packet, this Denim Revival has got a whole bunch of little embellishments. It's got these little cute pockets and they are pockets that you can actually put something down in, you know, perfect to put on a card or something and gift card in there for people, you know, for your friends or whatever. So, but it's got some really cute little embellishments that we could use on here. And, you know, I don't even have these out to use, right? Oh, you know, but I'll just grab a few out of here and see what we've got, because we got all kinds of little things. Limited edition. That's cute. Life is sweet. I like that. You know, that would be good right here, even. So, but I wanted to put the love because it was with my grandchildren for everyday adventures right here. That's perfect because they're getting ready to go to college. One's his first year at college, and the other one, she is going into her junior year. So a lot of fun little things here. Hello, this would be a good one here to do a hello on there or something. Do a little heart over here. Excuse me. Got some little extra stars and put one of them. I'll pop them up on a foam square. And how cute are those? That will all work together. So anyway, so this is what it would look like with a different collection. So you can see I took that same style, you know, the sketch, so to speak. That is what we're doing by doing these. This is a sketch. And so then they give you the back side. And so then they tell you what sizes to cut these. And so then I always measure and be sure that I have my measurements on this piece of paper and I can keep this piece of paper. And so then in any other collection that I want to use it in, I can do that. So hopefully you like that today and could see that these are something that you would enjoy. It's just, I mean, like I said, this collection's been out a couple months, I think. And so, but you know, I have so many things I want to show you. It's hard for me to show you everything. So, but hopefully you'll be able to see how well that would work together. It's trying to pull something here just so I could show you. This picture here, this is just the family. And but see how well that would cover. That covers the other side. I understand that. And then see, I could put this on a little foam square, put it right above. And so that's the thing. This is a 4.5 by 6.5. So I didn't have to trim this photo down. Didn't have much room to trim on this one anyway. A lot of other photos, I have plenty of room to trim. And so then that would work very well. So hopefully that makes sense for you. And just say I haven't attached anything, but this will probably be for our dinner out with our grandkids. So, and I'll have to write a note about it and some things. And I definitely do a hashtag love them so very much. And so we always have fun. So please let me know that you like the video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. And as I said, if you're looking for an advisor, look me up. It's great. I always have it in my comments. So my website is in there, so you can go straight to that. Just copy it and put it in your browser, and I would come up. You'll see a picture of me whenever you open my page. So I appreciate it very much, and you all have a wonderful day, and we'll see you later. Bye.